The sands of time often obscure the achievements of great civilizations. Yet along the banks of the Nile River, the legacy of the Kingdom of Makuria shines brightly. For centuries, Makuria stood as a beacon of civilization in Nubia. It was a kingdom of strength and resilience, flourishing in a region often caught between competing empires. This essay delves into the captivating history of Makuria, exploring its origins, its vibrant culture, and its eventual decline. Join us as we unearth the story of this remarkable African kingdom. Unraveling the mysteries of Makuria is a journey guided by fragmented clues. Unlike some ancient civilizations, Makuria left behind relatively few written records. Much of what we know comes from the accounts of Arab travelers and historians. These individuals, often biased by their own cultural perspectives, documented their encounters with the Makurians. Archaeological excavations provide another invaluable window into Makuria's past. The ruins of cities like Dongola, the kingdom's capital, reveal glimpses of daily life, religious practices, and artistic traditions. By piecing together these scattered fragments, we can begin to reconstruct the fascinating story of Makuria. To understand Makuria's origins, we must journey back to the decline of its predecessor, the Kingdom of Kush. Kush, a powerful empire centered at Meroe, had long dominated Nubia. However, by the 4th century CE, Kush's power had waned. Internal strife and external pressures led to its fragmentation. From this fragmentation arose several smaller kingdoms, including the nascent state of Makuria. Located in what is today northern Sudan, Makuria inherited some of Kush's cultural and political legacies, yet it would forge its own distinct identity. In its early years, Makuria's power base was centered further north, near the site of Napata, once a prominent Kushite city. However, a pivotal shift occurred in the late 5th century CE. A Makurian king, recognizing the strategic importance of the Nile River, moved the capital south to Dongola. Situated on a vital trade route, Dongola was a natural choice. The city flourished under Makurian rule, becoming a center for commerce, religion, and culture. Its impressive fortifications and bustling markets reflected Makuria's growing prosperity. The Makurian tapestry culture and society. Makuria was a land of remarkable cultural diversity. Its people spoke a variety of languages, including Nubian, Greek, and Coptic. Nubian, the language of the common people, was used in everyday life. Greek, associated with learning and religion, was spoken by the elite. Coptic, the liturgical language of the Coptic Orthodox Church, reflected Makuria's close ties to Egypt. Art and architecture flourished in Makuria. Churches and monasteries, adorned with vibrant frescoes, dotted the landscape. Craftsmen excelled in pottery, weaving, and metalworking. Their creations, often imbued with symbolic meaning, provide glimpses into the beliefs and aspirations of the Makurian people. At the helm, governance and nobility in Makuria. At the heart of Makuria's political system stood the king. He was not merely a political leader, but also held significant religious authority. The king's power, however, was not absolute. He ruled in consultation with a council of nobles. These nobles, often drawn from powerful families, wielded considerable influence. They advised the king on matters of state, commanded armies, and acted as regional governors. The relationship between the king and his nobles was complex, a delicate balance of power that shaped Makuria's political landscape. A spiritual crossroads religion in Makuria. Makuria's religious landscape was one of fascinating syncretism. Before the arrival of Christianity, the Makurians adhered to traditional beliefs rooted in the ancient religions of Nubia. The worship of nature spirits and ancestors played a central role in their cosmology. In the 6th century CE, a pivotal shift occurred. Makuria converted to Christianity. This conversion was not merely a matter of religious doctrine, but also had profound political implications. By aligning itself with the Byzantine Empire, Makuria sought to strengthen its position against its northern neighbors. The lifeblood of the Kingdom Makuria's economy. The Nile River, the lifeblood of Egypt, was equally vital to Makuria's prosperity. The kingdom's economy was primarily agricultural. Farmers, utilizing the Nile's annual floods, cultivated a variety of crops, including wheat, barley, and dates. Cattle herding and fishing supplemented their diets. Trade played a crucial role in Makuria's economy. Dongola, strategically located on a major trade route, bustled with merchants from distant lands. Gold, ivory, and slaves were among the kingdom's most valuable exports. In return, Makuria imported luxury goods, such as fine textiles and spices. Guardians of the realm. Notable Makurian kings. Throughout its long history, Makuria was ruled by a succession of kings. Some of these rulers left an indelible mark on the kingdom's history. King Georgios I, who reigned in the 7th century CE, is remembered for his successful defense against an Arab invasion. His victory helped preserve Makuria's independence for centuries. King Zacharias III, a devout Christian, undertook a pilgrimage to the Holy Land in the 9th century CE. His journey, documented in both Arab and Byzantine sources, highlights Makuria's connections to the wider Christian world. The sun sets on Makuria. Factors behind the decline. Despite its resilience, Makuria's power began to wane in the late 13th century CE. A combination of factors contributed to its decline. Internal strife, coupled with pressure from neighboring Islamic sultanates, weakened the kingdom. Changing climate patterns, which led to prolonged droughts, also took their toll. These challenges, combined with the loss of key trade routes, gradually eroded Makuria's strength. By the 14th century CE, the once powerful kingdom had fragmented into smaller, weaker entities. Echoes of greatness. Makuria's enduring legacy. Though the Kingdom of Makuria ultimately met its demise, its legacy continues to resonate. For centuries, Makuria stood as a bulwark of Christianity in Africa, resisting the southward advance of Islam. Its unique blend of indigenous Nubian traditions and Christian beliefs created a vibrant and distinct culture. The ruins of its cities, churches, and monasteries stand as testaments to its architectural prowess and artistic achievements. Today, scholars continue to piece together the fragments of Makuria's past, uncovering the story of a civilization that once thrived along the banks of the Nile. Please like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more historical content.